everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am super duper late with this upload. This is my 2021 bullet journal setup, and I'm actually trying out a new notebook. If you haven't seen, it is by Notebook Therapy, which I saw plant-based bride use, and it's this gorgeous witchy one. I'm absolutely in love with it. It's I'm gonna butcher this name, but Suzuki Crystal Nights Edition bullet journal by Notebook Therapy and Milk 2 Art. I will link it down below if I can, but it's this gorgeous, I think it's like vegan leather, and it has this witchy person on the front, and oh, it's just, and wait till you get to the pages. I'm taking my time showing you the picture because it's just, I'm absolutely in love with it. As soon as I got it, I just wanted to use it, and I've been dying to. And then the gilded pages on the side that you can see now has like witchy potions, moons, little mushrooms, leaves, stars. Oh, it's so beautiful. I am in love with this journal. It's just so nice, so nice. So I'm going to go through a little bit of what it does come. This is my first time doing it, and I'm doing a voiceover, so it's a bit meh. But it does come with an elastic enclosure. And if I open the book, it does have a little pocket on the back, and it does have a really nice quote as well as their webpage. It says, "Let your magic shine, glimmering and guiding you through the darkness," which is really nice. And you also get a free gift with your notebooks, and this one was a little witch hat paperclip, and I was just, as soon as I saw the paperclip and I saw the book, I was like, you know, I have to get it. It is a limited edition, so I'm not quite sure if it's still up anymore. I got it ages ago, like November time. So yeah, it does come with these two really pretty what are they called, bookmarks. Bookmark page holders. They're sort of like a lilac-y purple. The dots are quite grey. They're very nice. It's 5. You cannot see it on this. I don't know why I bothered. I think I was trying to get it to focus and it just wasn't. That's my phone for you. It is 5mm, I think. Oh, there you go. I just had to put my hand in it. Yeah, it looks quite stark, but it's not actually that bad, especially when you start drawing on it. Well, in my opinion, and it's not that bad. Plus, I do like it. 160 GSM paper. I think this is like 100 and either 60 or 190 something pages. They're really nice and thick, and yeah, so it's rivaling basically Archer and Olive, and I heard about them from Plant-Based Bride. I don't know why I can't speak today. So that's why I decided to check out Notebook Therapy, and I must say they are a little bit cheaper than Archer and Olive, and they are beautiful, absolutely stunning. I will be going into some extras that I used to set up my journal as well. As you can see, I'm just in love with the bullet journal. So the first thing I always buy for the last quite a few years, actually since like 2016 or 17, is the Astro Moon Diary. It is the GMT time zone, but I do know that they've started doing an American time zone. I think it's CET or EST, I don't know. I'm not good with time zones, but it's really good. I absolutely love it. If you want any like diary thingies, like reviews or anything, do let me know in the comments. I'm also using the Almanac, a seasonal guide to 2021. This is the third one that I've brought. I really do like it. It goes through different things every year. Last year it went more through the moon phases. This one is going through the migration processes of some animals and stuff. So the first one in January is actually whales. Shout out to Marum because I know you love whales. And then the final one I will be using is this Book of Spells Wicca Witches Planner 2021, which was gifted to me by the amazing Magical Circle School family that I have. Thank you so much. It is in the EST time zone, I believe, but that's fine because I won't be using it for that because I've got my moon diary. But it does come with like so many extras. So there's like every page has something extra, like a spell or information or a charm. Yeah, it's really good. I absolutely love it, and we're all using the same diary this year, so we're excited to see how we all decide to plan. And I do love planning, as you know. I don't know what just happened there, it was like a weird skip. Anyway, we're going on to the fast forwardy bit. So I just wrote my name in. You can see I'm just checking out my pages. Not quite sure what I'm doing. It started off really, really rocky. I had a vision and I wasn't quite sure what that vision was. But I did have a vision and I decided to start off with my year at a glance. A lot of people don't like them, but I really like them sort of like a landing page. As soon as I open my journal, it's the first thing that I see, and I just think it looks really nice, and I don't know, I just really like it. I'm actually going to be flipping through my journal as I talk about it, because otherwise I can't remember what I've done. It held up really well to what I was doing, and I also used some, what is it called, like metallic watercolours. I tried doing, again, this was inspired by Plant-Based Bride. I will link her down below because she's really good and I absolutely love her. I have no idea how she does her watercolour headings and stuff, because I tried it and it was bloody hard. But yeah, so I decided to do this and I decided it wasn't looking how I wanted it to, so I decided to colour in and use a white gel pen to go over it. And then my cat decided to jump on it with wet toe beans, and she smudged it and made it really dirty, which you will probably see in this video at some point. And also my head does pop in because boundaries, I don't have them. But yeah, so I was just trying to make it really nice and neat, and yeah, it just got ruined straight away. But to be honest, after she ruined it with her toe beans, I was like, oh, do you know what, it doesn't matter if I ruin it now, it's ruined, it's done. It's not even that ruined, it's not even that dirty. I can just see where she's put her little beans, she's put a little stamp on it, but that's fine. I'm using my Micron pens. Oh, here we go, look, see, this is the this is the metallic watercolours. So Plant-Based Bride does this. She uses a tiny pen or a tiny paintbrush and goes over her gold to make it even more shiny, but I couldn't do it. Like, I could do it obviously, but it went so messy. I could not figure out how she does it so beautifully, because she does it with her writing as well. So yeah, anyway, I do change the font of these bits, so I decided to elongate the headers of the months because I was just like, I don't really like it. But yeah, I'm using my favourite gel pen, which is the Signo Ball white pen. Everybody says to use the jelly roll, but I find it really skips, and then when it skips it takes off what I've already written. I don't know if I just have funky ones, because my sister wasn't sort of like into them either, but now she is, and I'm like, really? So I'm not sure, I'm really not sure what's going on there. But I decided to use some black acrylic paint. I know, what am I doing? I just went straight in. I just went straight in with it, and I got this beautiful blackness of the paper. Ugh, you can't get any more black. I hate it when you're colouring something in black with a pen and it's just not black, or it's streaky. It really, really aggravates me. So if you want to use acrylic paint, go for it. That's what I'm saying. This is just my future log that I decided to do, and I decided to skip January because I never use it. So instead I decided to make a really big header, which you will see in a bit. So I've just skipped January, made a huge header, did February, March, April, May, June on this side, and then I did, well, you'll see it in a minute. But yeah, I decided that black strip just looked a bit lost, I suppose. It looked a bit lost. I wasn't loving it as much as I thought I was. I ended up painting a lot of my page actually, but do you know what? At the end of the day, I think it came together. At first, it kept getting worse and worse, and I was like, oh god, what have I done? But then no, it came together. So whenever in doubt, just keep going. Maybe don't go all the way. But yeah, so this is where I decided to do future log. So I went over it with it's also a Signo Ball gel pen in gold. It's like a weird gold though. It's not the same gold as the watercolors. Yeah. Anyway, so this is where I tried to do it, but you can see it went really thick, and I realised now, after doing some watercolouring, if you are on my Lunarity YouTube page. If you're into witchy things, then I do suggest going over there. After doing some watercolouring for that, I did realise that actually my littlest, my smallest paintbrush wasn't great. They are a cheap set of brushes and you get like 20 of them. I got them for like £8. And at first I loved them, they were great, you know, they're really good for beginners. But after trying to do delicate watercolours, I'm a heavy-handed person anyway, but after I decided, oh, it's actually frayed a little bit. So yeah, here we go. This is the one, the jelly roll that everyone says is amazing. And it does come up opaque, but it skips so much. And when you try to colour it in, it just takes it, oh, I just can't. It looks fine on here, I think. Yeah, it looks fine on here, but up close I just can't. So I just go back to my Signo. I don't know if I've just got a funky set of pens, because I do have like 3 of them and they all seem to be the same, or maybe I don't use them enough. I don't know. Yeah, there you go. So you can see what I did to the second page, pretty much exactly the same, but I do change it a lot, and I mean a lot. So you'll see that right at the end. We are now into the grid spacing guide that I decided to do, and I messed up. Yep, messed it up. I've given up with it. I've completely not happy with it. It started off fine. It started off all good, well and good. And then I tried to do the second row, which was supposed to split it into 4s with a gap. And I realised somehow when I was doing it in pen, I've messed it up somehow. So I was following the pencil guide that I had done for myself, because I do everything in pencil first, as you can see. And yeah, messed it up somehow. I don't know why. So I've decided at the moment I'm just going to leave it. Maybe I'll come back to it in a few months and sort it out, but until then it's going to be ignored. I might put something over it, like a quote or something, because I just can't be bothered anymore with it. And this is a really beautiful, if I do say so myself, moon calendar for 2021. I can't remember where I saw something, or like someone, I think it might have been Pinterest that I got this from. But I love having a moon calendar because I think they look really beautiful. The way that the moon just moves throughout the year, but trying to fit them all in big enough with all the numbers and stuff is just a bit faffy because my handwriting's a bit big. So I saw someone do this. I can't remember if it was someone or someone on Pinterest. I'll have to try and find it. If it's linked down below, then I found it. If not, I'm really sorry. If you know where it's from though, let me know in the comments and then I can link it. But yeah, so I just decided to do a moon calendar, a really simple one. So it just has the days all across. From the bottom, you see my head a lot. My hair is not greasy, by the way. It just is a mess. We're in lockdown, leave me alone. It's just a mess with the camera, okay? And then I decided to colour in, just to keep the theme consistent, colour in the full moons in gold, and they really do shimmer and glitter, and oh, it's just so nice. I was thinking of doing the other ones as well, the sort of like half moons, like the waning and the waxing ones, but then I was like, no, because I'm going to get it over the top anyway, aren't I? So I just left it. I did colour the waning ones in, though, grey and black, and then the waxing is white, I think, yes. And I think I did it the right way around. I'm not 100% sure. This is what the Astro Moon Diary said to do this way round. I think it looks right. I don't know. Anyway, this was a debate actually that me and my witchy group were talking about. We were like, are the calendars different? Because someone else has a different calendar thing, and I was like, is it not consistent? Anyway, so yeah, that's the moon calendar. I really like it. I think it turned out pretty funky. I really did love it. Yeah, you can see I'm colouring it in. And then this I got from, there you go. So you saw a little bit of my finished future log. No, this is, I'm so confused. I haven't seen this video in ages. Tim's working from home because we're in lockdown, and obviously he's using the computer and everything's on the computer. So I've had to edit it, and then obviously because he's working from home, I don't want to do a voiceover when he's here because it's just a pain and blah blah blah. Long story short, I haven't been able to do the voiceover. He's finally gone out and gone to the shops or gone for a bike ride or whatever he's gone to do, and I've got a minute or two to do a voiceover. So there you go. Anyway, so I decided I didn't need all that space for the second half of the year, because usually this lasts for about half a year anyway, and I was hoping to do a lot more journaling this year. So I decided, all right, fine. So if it's only going to last for that half, I still need somewhere to put the second half stuff in case something does happen for like the second half of the year. Like maybe I can go somewhere, but you know, at the moment it's just full of birthdays because we've got no plans. My future log is literally my dissertation deadline, Valentine's Day, the Sabbats, and birthdays. That is literally it. So yeah. Anyway. So I decided to put this little bit here, split that into 3 and call that my second half of 2021. And then I decided, I should put some goals down for 2021 too. So I decided to do some cheeky little goals. I've only got 2 out of 3. I didn't want to overwhelm myself. So overwhelmed. And then on the second page, I decided to do, this is also from Plant-Based, why can't I say her name? Yeah, it's also from her, so it's date night. So you write your ideas on the right, and then you can tick them off on the month that you've done them, so you can keep better track of when you're having date nights and stuff. Because me and Tim are always like, should we have a date night? Yeah, okay, yeah, and then we never really do, or we do and we forget that we've had one, and long story short, it's for us. So, yeah. And then if we move forward 2 pages past the moon calendar, we are now into this spread, which is my Wheel of the Year spread. And I like how this turned out, actually. Very, very, I love how this turned out. I think it's good. Yeah, good. Happy with it. I got this deck. This deck was a gift from my witchy family. So thank you very, very much, the 2 people that got this for me and a few other little bits and bobs. I'm absolutely in love with it, and I thought, I got it on the day of Halloween showing, so I decided I'm going to use it. I'm just going to use it. I'm going to see how it is, see if I vibe with it, see what happens with it. I love it. It's the Herb Crafting Turret deck, and it is so in depth. If you are into herbs of any kind, I recommend highly, because it just, yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful for 1, and for 2, it just, yeah, really in depth. It's really, really cool. I really love it. So I'm excited to use that this year, even if it is a bit wonky, and see what my year looks like. I decided to do a year in pixels because, like I said, I actually fell off of bullet journaling last year. So I did I fell off around the beginning of lockdown. Started back up in September. Shit went down, didn't do it then, and I decided 2021 will be the day that I restart my bullet journal. So yes, plans for this year. So I decided to do a year in pixels, hoping to get that one done. At the moment it is looking okay. I've got up to day 6. Yes, I know we're on day 15, but that's okay because I can just go back and do it. So I'm actually being quite consistent with my bullet journal this year. I'm really proud of myself actually so far. I am a little bit behind, or I was a little bit behind today, but I caught back up. I was only 2 days behind, so it's not too bad, but I did catch back up, so it's all okay, and I'm proud of it, yeah. And then on the right side, I've got my TMCS, which is the Magical Circle School bookshelf. There is a spelling mistake. I can't remember if I kept it in or if I got rid of it. I put bookshelf instead of bookshelf. I've missed the H, so I had to go back over and change it, and I really hate the way it looks. I might have to change it again just because I'm not pleased. So I coloured in the classes that I have completed, and one of my small goals, it's not really a goal but it's more like an ambition, is to complete the bookshelf this year, because I haven't graduated out of a class in so long, since, I can actually tell you when, since April 2020. It's nearly been a year. I need to get my ass in gear. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 classes. That's like more than 1 month per class, so I should definitely be able to do it. Have I got out of a class yet? No. Have I made any progress? No. But stay with me. I'll get there. We'll get there. Then I decided I'm going to make a retrograde table, and you will see why in January. but I am making a retrograde table, which was in the back of my Astro Moon diary. I just basically copied it out, copied the symbols and put it in here, and it's really good actually. It's really like, you could just, it's so much easier just to flip to it when I need to rather than get another diary out, and yeah, it's just better. And then I think this is where I actually cut off the video, but I did add a couple of more pages, so I'm just going to talk about them. It's just really simple ones, they're not decorative at all. So the one after the retrograde table, I decided to split into two, so I've got a want and need list, because this year Tim was bugging me at Christmas saying, what do you want, and I was like, I really don't know, blah blah blah. Long story short, I couldn't think of anything. In the end, he just got me 2 games, which I really like, really thankful, thank you. But it's just easier if I write a nice list of things that I want and things that I need. And I've seen quite a few bullet journalers do this anyway, and I thought, you know what, that's perfect. So every time I come up against something that I want, I just put it in. And then if you flip to the next page, I have got a Lunarity and a crazycaraYT tracker for my Instagram and my YouTube, so that I can keep track of how many subs I have and how many followers and stuff like that. So I'm really trying to be a little bit more consistent. It hasn't worked out very well because obviously Tim's working from home, but I am trying to be a bit more consistent. So they're not main goals, they're just sort of there. And then this is the flip through, and I really do hope that you enjoyed this, how late it is. I hope it's given you some ideas of what you could do for another month if you feel like it. You can see the day page there. Anyway, so I do hope you enjoyed it. If you do, please do like, subscribe and comment. I will see you all next time. Do check out my other channel, Lunarity, if you are into witchy things, and do check out my other social medias. I am quite active on Lunarity, not so much on crazycaraYT. But I will see you all next time. Bye, love you, bye.